And we're learning more about a deadly midair collision between a helicopter and a small plane in Chandler, both from flight schools.
Today, a federal investigator is on the ground trying to figure out how and why this tragedy happened. Kiara Hay explains what's next.
Yeah, I'm here at the Chandler Municipal Airport where that mid-air collision happened yesterday. And a collision like that hasn't happened here in the valley in over a decade. And I spoke to pilots today who says there are ways to avoid this from happening.
Two pilot training aircrafts collide mid-air Friday morning. And tonight, investigators are on the ground trying to find out why. Over the next few days, the National Transportation Safety Board will be at the Chandler Municipal Airport examining the helicopter that crashed, killing both people on board, and the airplane where the pilot and student survived. The NTSB will also be listening to any air traffic communication that day and checking weather and radar reports. They'll even go over the medical records and flight histories of the pilots. Family members of Michael Papendick confirmed to Arizona's Family that he was one of the two who died in the crash, and he leaves behind a 10-month-old daughter. Rick Radmaker, the owner of Arizona Flight Training Center in Glendale, says he's been flying for over 50 years and knows personally the heartache of losing someone who died while flying.
I've lost a lot of friends in this business, more than I can count on my hands and toes, so it never feels good.
Rademacher says flying is dangerous, and he's been involved in several near misses himself. And so has Parker Northrup, a pilot who is now the chair of the flight department at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical Academy. He says although crashes happen, they train students to avoid such disasters.
First, each set of pilots has a responsibility to see and avoid the other aircraft. And then second, there are procedures for sequencing efficiently and safely helicopters and airplanes.
Lathrop says the NTSB report into why the crash happened will be used as a training tool to help future pilots avoid this same fate.
Now, that NTSB report should be available in the next few weeks, but Northrop, the pilot I spoke with, says near misses happen more frequently near airports because of the congestion. And he says that the Chandler Municipal Airport is actually the 10th busiest in the country when it comes to general aviation. In Chandler, Kiara Hay, Arizona's Family.